Hello, this is SewUnicornish, and I'm playing No Man's Sky here, and I am currently flying toward an Atlas interface for the first time, so we'll get in here and we'll see what happens. I decided to start following the course to this Atlas thing when they did an update and my planet that my base was built on got turned into a barren planet, so I'm kind of homeless now, and I've been traveling to try to find a planet to live on, but every planet's been too dangerous for my liking, so I've been warping to different systems, and I finally decided, well, I'll just follow the red line to this Atlas. I get really freaked out here because it's like a glass floor and it makes me feel like I'm gonna fall. Thought it was interesting the word it taught me there, calm. I don't know, maybe it has some sort of meaning. The Atlas called me to this interface, and yet its purpose remains unclear. It demands worship, it demands obedience, it welcomes me, it knows what I am, it offers the gift of true understanding. But why? Why does such power and knowledge crave submission? It knows my thoughts before I know them myself. It knows what I will do. The Atlas asks me to follow its path, which from the very beginning of the game I keep saying yes, so. I'm going to assume since it says Milestone Pathfinder or above, you could possibly not be able to do that. You may speak. My husband's nodding and saying yes. I will accept it. This sky is deep and full of wonders in the path to something. New product formula learned. A captured nanode. I think the little symbols up there look like sheep. They look like little Minecraft sheep. Now I'm just looking around confused, deciding if I can like walk around the other areas, if there's anything else I can go look at. These things like puff at me, but that one didn't give anything. So we were thinking it might give me another word, but it didn't. But there's a lot of them around here. And the light comes out of it. So I stepped on all of those on the platform, and then I did a scan, and I found that this was showing something here. And we get 2 warp cells, which is quite handy because I think I only had 1 warp in my engine at the moment. That was a lot less scary than I thought it would be. So I found this crash site here when I received a message from some person that was asking for help, I think. They seemed frightened, and I came to this little crash site that it led me to. Here's the signal again. There are no signs of life. There's only the static of a broken communicator. Whatever message was once here has been scrambled beyond recovery. Man, there is little to be found. Whoever Artemis is, they have the name Artemis in here. It's all I could get. I have a quest, and that's the ship. Alone amidst the stars. So this is my new quest to find more clues about this Artemis pilot. And then they contacted me later again when I was in space, and they said, where? Is there anyone out there? It's something wrong with. I struggle with my decisions. I'm afraid that anything I say will be the wrong thing. I tell the stranger that I can hear them. There is a moment's pause. The only sound I hear is the background hiss of something. You found me. There's so little light. I thought I'd never hear another soul again. I really did. How did you find my voice? Say you found the crashed ship. I tell the stranger about the abandoned starship wreck and how I found their communicator ID. It's outside, but I think I'm safe. There are 16 of them. They look just like... See, these questions, ask where they are. What's they? Them, the alien, or the things he's talking about? Fear and confusion. Man, I'm clicking through that stuff way too fast. You don't know who you are, do you? It lied to me. It lied to all of... The sound cuts out, but the face lingers on silent before it fades into nothingness. And then I stay too long on some things, and not long enough on others. Artemis needs my help. I need to find a way to boost the signal. So now it says that I need to find a long distance transmitter that'll help me get better signal from them so I can tell exactly what they're saying and talk to them. So I go to the objective point on this planet over here, and it says it's like a holographic transmitter. Giant telephone. Gotta give me some gas. Gotta save me a waypoint. Woodland? Something. Gotta scan this tree for good measure. Really thought this was pretty. I thought it was gonna suck me up. Like, oh, the light, I thought it was gonna, like, suck me up. You know, like a beam. And then, like you mentioned, oh, that's a ladder, I have to climb up it. Bounce. Yeah. And I just think, like, what if you were, like, you know, hurt and you needed an emergency communication? You had to climb your way up, all that, just to send a message? I guess jetpacks, I don't know. I should have just jetpacked my way up through the holes. See if that works. So I gotta fix this stuff. For some reason, everything's always broke when you find it.
That's their two homes. I find an abandoned home.
Hollow Terminus activated, multiple signal sources available. The tower has a powerful transmitter designed to facilitate holographic communication across long distances. The extra power should allow me to reestablish the connection to Artemis. Try to locate Artemis's frequency. Ugh. Who's there? You? It's you again, isn't it? You really are real, aren't you? You aren't a dream. I'm sorry, it's hard to think here. Something's wrong with the It's easy to fabricate a better reality when you have to. I thought you might be a dream. I'm sorry I haven't heard another voice in so long. Not since I cut the speaker from my exosuit. It said such terrible things. I don't know why your suit would be mean to you or something. This one I was confused. Ask who they are, ask what they are. I thought ask what they are meant I was going to be asking about what the bad things are that are outside his area they're trying to get him. And I thought, so when I said ask what they are, I thought I was asking about what's after him, what's going to hurt him.
Yeah.
But I also didn't know which I should ask. I also want to show personal interest as well.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Then he says this. The stranger smiles through the static. I'm just like you. You're a traveler of worlds, aren't you? What is a traveler? They do not respond with speech. They transmit a vision, a red star, and a fragile world. I do not understand the shapes within. I see life forms scattered to the far reaches of the galaxies. I see strangers' fresh breath yearning for the stars. I see myself stumbling in the crimson void, waiting for a dream. And though the dark... I can't keep up with it! Anomaly detected. What I showed you just now, it was already inside of you. We are all born with this memory, even if we don't know how we lost it. We are the travelers. We are the fourth race. Discoverers of worlds. How long did it take you to realize you were different? From the moment you woke, you must have sensed something. So did I. Before I became stranded here, I was on a journey to find others of our kind. To finally meet. It cannot be a coincidence that you found this signal. Tell me, do you still have the data log from the crashed ship? Yes, I do. I uploaded my exosuit's records, including the strange transmission I received and the data I found at the crashed vessel. Much of my equipment is damaged. I'm alone, on foot, stranded on a sunless world. I don't even know how your signal is reaching me, but this ship you found, it belonged to me once. Perhaps there is hope after all. We need to work out where we both are. If you build a signal booster across the system, we should be able to triangulate your position. I'll finally get out of this hellhole and you'll get the answers you seek. Sound like a deal? I said a bad word. Thank you, traveler. You're going to save my life. You're going to find me. So that's it. I have to go around and the little quest markers will show me where I need to build signal.